I'm here today with Josh, and Josh has been a member of our Total Life Fitness program. And today he's going to share a little bit about his experience in the program. So, Josh, tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe who you are, where you're from, and what you were struggling with prior to joining our program.
Sure. My name is Josh Moon. I live in Lake Mills now. I work in Cottage Grove. I own a bar, restaurant here. Um, Prior to joining, I was um, hitting my heaviest since forever. I've never been that heavy. I almost hit 200 pounds, and I'm only 5'6", so you could really see it. And I'm busy all the time. So what I did was I just ate whatever was in reach, and it could be anything from candy bars to French fries to whatever, just substance just to put into my body. And I never really uh, thought about what was going in or what I was eating ever.
Yeah, for sure. I imagine, right, with owning a restaurant, bar, and everything else, family, it definitely is a lot. So, obviously, you mentioned you were struggling, had gained some weight. So then we connected, and did you have any hesitations around joining our program, and why did you ultimately decide to join our program?
Well, I think just like any program or any diet, you see people that it's worked for, and then you get people that have tried it and didn't work. And so I've always done different weird diets. I mean, back in the day, it was on Atkins and intermittent fasting and things like that. And when I connected with you, it was more like someone watching over my shoulder and making sure I was following through with what I was supposed to be doing, which was the big thing for me. I just needed someone to basically keep track of what I was doing and not just myself. So anytime I had an inkling to go off the program, I was getting text messages or something like that. So knowing that that's what was going to be part of the program was a big reason why I joined up. Um, Obviously, there's money involved, and that's a little scary, but it is well worth it.
Yeah, appreciate you sharing that. So, obviously you made the decision to join, and obviously have gotten some good results as well. So let's go through, what are some of the biggest things you feel like you've learned, or kind of tools that you feel like you've gotten so far from the program that you feel like have benefited you?
Well, I think right off the bat is I know now like everything that I eat. I can look at a piece of protein and know like give or take some, but I know how much protein is in that and how much more I need for the day. Or if I do have a cheat meal, I know like exactly what I'm putting in my body. I'm more conscious of when I'm at restaurants and when I'm ordering, and now that when I'm busy and go all the time, I'm figuring out that I can have better snacks and hit my protein goals with things that are still awesome, taste good. It's just I got to actually think about it instead of just grabbing whatever's right next to me.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, especially given your on the go lifestyle. That's definitely good to hear. So, now people are probably wondering, well, what are the results he's gotten? So, what are the specific results that you've gotten from the program?
Well, I went from 194 pounds, which I said was the heaviest I've ever been in my entire life. And I got all the way down to 172. Um, I coach soccer. I coach little kids soccer. I coach high school soccer, and so like now I can run with these kids. I'm not out of breath. I would work a 10 to 12 hour day, and normally I would go home and I would eat and I would just lay on the couch and be worthless. And now I can work that same shift and come home and play with my kids and not be dead. And I can go in the backyard and throw a football and play soccer with them. So it's like small little things that you never really realize you're doing until you don't do them anymore, and you're like, this is well worth it.
Awesome. That's really great to hear. I'm happy to hear that you're feeling more energized and feeling better. So, yeah. So then, Now that people are watching this, they're probably wondering, like, this sounds interesting. Is this program for me? What would you say to someone who's thinking about joining our program?
Um, I would say like it's the hesitation's always going to be there, no matter what program you join or whatever diet you want to get on. And I think you're just gonna have to watch the testimonials, and you're gonna have to take all of our words for it. Like this is a a program that makes other people responsible with you. I think that was the biggest thing. Like anybody can go join a gym, but ultimately you're the only one responsible for yourself. Or you can go on a Atkins diet, but ultimately you're the only one responsible for it. And so I think um, the hesitation should be like, I have an actual coach. I have someone who's checking in on me. I have someone who can say, hey, you forgot to take your photos on Friday. Like, what's going on? Like, are you having a rough week? All right, well, let's get back on track. Things like that. That is worth more than what you'll ever pay for any other diet or any other gym membership.
Awesome. Well, yeah, so happy to hear that and appreciate your time.
Yeah, man.